EVs don't have to look like science fiction engineering projects. They can be completely normal looking. I'm Tom Voelk for the Seattle International Auto Show, and this is the BMW i5, the fully electric version of the classic 5 Series. 15% of its sales came from EVs in 2023, over 375,000 units worldwide. To help grow that number, the 8th generation 5 Series is fully electrified now. BMW has dropped off the single-motor rear-wheel drive eDrive40 version. 5 Series is still available with ICE power, turbocharged 4s and 6s, but electrification really adds something to the experience, including cost. A base 530i starts at around $9,000 less than an eDrive40. This starts at $68,000, including destination. As tested, 79 grand. It is equipped the way a BMW should be. Adding the premium, luxury seating, and M Sport packages tack on $7,200 and gives the i5 a proper 5 Series vibe. The dual-motor eDrive40 only bumps the price $3,300. Maybe consider that. Competitors are Genesis electrified G80, Mercedes EQE sedan, and Tesla Model S. This eDrive40 sends its maximum 335 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque to the back tires. The lithium-ion battery pack is 84.3 kilowatt-hours. The transmission is single speed. Full power is triggered by holding the boost paddle for a second. There are the expected drive modes. BMW adds visual theater by changing up the ambient lighting circling the cockpit. No other automaker puts this kind of drama into the illumination. Hats off to the crew that dreamed it up. The cluster can be customized too. There's a head-up display at this price. This being the single-motor i5, it's not going to do the 0 to 60 dash as quick as the xDrive dual-motor version, which will spool up to 60 miles an hour in 3.7 seconds. This one, 5.7 seconds. You know, that's fine. And just so you don't have to look it up, this is a tick quicker than the 530i with the 4-cylinder turbo. i5 is not built on a dedicated EV architecture. BMW keeps production flexible, arguably a good business move. EVs are not for everyone just yet, and some might prefer the upcoming plug-in hybrid version, the 550e xDrive. i5's large battery is mounted low, so the center of gravity is arguably the best of the powertrains. When it comes to ride quality, i5 is very comfortable. It never gets harsh. At the end of the day, this is not a hardcore sports sedan. It's a luxury sedan with a dollop of ultimate driving machine dynamics. I suspect the M60 version ups the athleticism. i5 is stuffed with ADAS active electronic safety tech to keep the family protected. An available semi-autonomous driving system features automatic lane changes done with eye activation. Glance towards the side view mirror in the direction you want to move to. eDrive40 models have an EPA-rated range as high as 295 miles. This one has the big 21-inch wheels, and so it drops to 270. And in temperatures in the mid-60s, I'm pretty much nailing that. Good for you, BMW. There are switchable performance tones. This one is called Expressive, which is expressive. All right, let's switch this up to Sport. A little bit more tolerable. This is overall a quiet car, but it's not library quiet. BMW does let some road sound in. Brake pedal modulation between regenerative braking and the actual physical disc brakes is completely transparent. I have this in high regen. Let's check out one pedal driving. It comes to a complete stop without touching the brake pedal. So one pedal driving, definitely a thing. BMW throws in 2 years of Electrify America DC fast charging, and it can juice from 10 to 80% in about a half an hour with a max charge speed of 205 kilowatts. The best EV experience means doing it at home with 240-volt level 2. The i5 will take on 30 miles every hour, so plug in at dinner time and it'll be fully charged before finishing your Wheaties in the morning, which means no trips to the gas station ever again. That's convenience. Route planning plus plug-in chargeability makes traveling easier. Modern 5 Series cabins look like this nowadays. Gas and electric versions have the same interior space. Nothing cheap or budget grade in here. Vents are effectively hidden. Airflow is adjusted like this. All rough edges are finished. LED lighting strips have haptic controls. At this price, the supportive seats are heated and vented. Loads of tech, like a drive recorder, can be had. Many depend on the subscription-based connected drive. Prefer your cup holders lighted? BMW has you covered.
I'm playing video games. Poorly. There are a bunch of games built into the i5, and you use your phone as the controller. I am not much of a gamer, so I don't know how good these are. Probably kind of average. This is kind of a ripoff of Mario Kart, I guess.
The Bavarians are second to none when it comes to controlling the interface. Use natural voice commands,
Hey BMW.
gestures, the controller, or just touch the screen. It wouldn't surprise me if engineers are working on telepathy. I suspect owners will enjoy the rich Bowers & Wilkins surround sound system.
Driving a BMW doesn't guarantee popularity, but this back seat might. I'm 5'9", headroom is good, knee, leg, and foot room very generous, but it's the cushions. These seats are extremely comfortable, great thigh support, and the door openings are big enough so that getting in and out is no problem. If you have kids, this allows you to install a tablet holder, and there's power. That's kind of clever. No separate climate zone back here, but heated seats and more USB ports. The bench is wide enough, so if you're hauling 3 adults across town, you're good to go unless you want a cup holder. Then it's only good for 2.
The design of the new 5er is modern BMW. Passerbys would instantly recognize it as a Beamer, but wouldn't necessarily see the difference between gas and electric models unless they were looking hard here or here. Right down to the door handles, it wears conservative lines. Even the twin kidneys are toned down, at least compared to other BMWs. The $650 upcharge for the Phytonic blue paint is worth it. BMW throws in a mobile charge cord. It stows nicely in here. No spare tire? No surprise considering the brand. Seats up, there's 17.3 cubic feet of space. That's down a single cube from the gas-powered model. And it offers up some flexibility. EVs do cost less to maintain and fuel. The real advantage of the i5 is not cost savings, it's the silky drivetrain.
The biggest compliment I can give the i5 is that it just drives like a normal car. Electrification is really good for premium brands, smooth and powerful, just what you want from a vehicle like this.
i5 isn't showy, it's about delivering a polished BMW experience, perfect for people that only want to impress themselves. Check it out at your local BMW showroom. For the Seattle International Auto Show, I'm Tom Voelk.